Welcome back, friends, to Jason from Jaffany and my Let's Play of Dragon's Dogma. Last time, we weathered the Elysians' attempt to kill us. Lots of zombies. We ran into a griffin attacking a caravan. But then we got the quest to rescue this castle down south, and in order to get there, we cleared this mine of a bunch of ogres and opened several gates. So now we're about to leave this mine on the south side.
We need only follow the map.
Put away my lantern.
I'm not hard to find such a place here.
There I am, and I'm actually really close to it now. But now I have a choice. South and around here, there's a place where you can rest, transfer equipment. It's a good place to stop. But over here is the actual quest. And if I try to go down here and then try to go around like this, there's actually a mini dragon here that is way stronger than I am. Yet not if I had not gone through the mine, which leads from here all the way to here. I would have had to warp to here or Cassardus and gone all the way through here and then all the way up this way. That is a very long walk.
Not far from here.
So I have decided I'm going to go ahead and just go west.
This passage links south and central Grancis.
She's of course talking about the mine. And yeah, I replaced a couple of my pawns, so everyone's at level 28. Meet, I guess, Iam and Anthea. Anthea's got the double-handed fire war sword, and Ian's a ranger, as opposed to a strider, which the last one was. There.
Seems deserted. Perhaps there's aught left we might have use of.
There's a basic road, I guess. All but overgrown road. But it'll get me where I want to go.
The worm's coming has given beasts.
Hobgoblins.
Stronger than a common goblin. Any that would target the Arisen
To you.
slay their leader and their morale is lost.
Just wait. The stones.
Mind the stones are closed. Cannot break his armor.
Even in numbers, we stand that weakly still.
A hold of one now! Strike! It's dead! I have it! Hurry!
Yeah, we need to keep moving forward because these guys will not stop coming.
Watch for ranged attacks.
We'll rout them in a single charge.
Strength in numbers, Arisen. What's that?
Alright, need to move on. We'll run into more than a few of those on the way to the Stone of the
Shows
South.
our path carefully. I dare say this road scarce sees civilian use. Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
More of its kind! Take all for aid!
triumphed.
Did it!
What else would you expect with my help? Monsters never want for hiding spots in the forest.
Be wary! Stand back! You robbed them in a single charge!
Lands where men fish. Monsters always fill the
Horn! They call for aid! I fell it in a single blow! A hold of one! Now strike!
There's no way we could have lost to that.
No, I don't see anymore. And I think we're here. There it is.
By the looks of it, it is a grand and sturdy fortress.
If any luck, we'll get a port crystal for beating it, and we can just put it outside.
We're here. It is known as the Shadow Fort. Built to
And just
ward
something I like to
against
do
foreign
when
invasion.
locations that are pretty far away from the capital. The farther away, the more I like it. And there's my
Judging from his
contact.
fine armor, that man is likely to be the captain.
Well met, sir. I take you for the Arisen. Sir Maximilian informed us of your coming. By your leave, I would ask you spearhead our force here. Our tactics are as such. We aim to strike from the front gate, but lack the time and means to batter down the doors. I ask that you pass through the hole you see there. Lay open the gate from within. I cannot say what may await you within. The danger is great, but I trust you will prevail.
Let's look for a way underground.
I feel more familiar with this quest.
There's a way down.
I feel familiar with this area now.
Ooh, new type of mushroom.
Stay wary!
And bats. I hate bats. They are really hard to hit, and they do a ridiculous amount of damage for their size. Okay.
Hobgoblin! Formidable foe! Careful! A goblin!
We must find a way to open the gate.
Then strike! Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still!
Strength in numbers, Arisen. It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
Rift crystals.
What's that?
Some healing materials. A flask of oil, that's what's good. Some courage. Some horsebud.
This looks interesting.
A well.
I thought for sure I had some empty flasks on me. I do. Why aren't...
Formed party can often fell
That must be an
hands
empty
stronger
pot,
than
not a
others.
filled one.
We must find a way to open the gate.
Take... There we go. Couple more. Now I'm up to 5 of those oil things. I could
The
save
device
the...
to open the gate must be nearby.
Door or stairway, we best proceed with caution.
Are stronger than a common goblin!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
There's no way we could have lost to that.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still!
Yeah, he almost got me.
We'll rout them in a single charge! I cannot breach its armor!
Strength in numbers, Arisen.
Griffin strategy. That's something that will be very helpful.
This. I've learned a new way to fight their ilk. I've learned the contents of this book. Perhaps that opens the door. It looks interesting. Incomplete. We'll need the missing part to make use of the switch. Let's look around.
It's open!
Protect yours.
Darn it. They've spotted me.
Way we could have lost to that.
We'll rout them in a single charge! Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still. They're a threat when well unified. They grow frenzied! Well before striking. Did it!
Oh, her vacation rank increased. Mine must be close behind.
Easy ago. Searching in this area. What's this?
Yeah, I think I got it. That's good. Oh. Oh, that Cyclops did not like that at all. But at least I don't have to deal with them attacking me from above, which is really, really important. I can't walk down this side. Well, the lever to open the gate was not over there, so now I'm going to have to go find it.
We can climb up to the ballista from here.
Ay.
Perhaps we'll find aught inside. There must be some way in. Let's have a closer look at the walls. Luck. Must open from the far side. This is a fight just to hold you.
It makes to throw! Stand ready! Focus on the head!
It threw a thing of water at me.
Focus on the hand! Using the crystal! Down for now! Forward! Now! Attack! Stop! No! 'Tis our chance! The helm protects down! Let's have that helm!
And there's mine. After this, I'm going to take what's left on the mage line and finally become a sorcerer.
You must do aught about its armor! I cannot breach its armor! And strike! The eye! The helm protects its eye! It has but one eye! Strike it! I'm at your
Oh, did she blind it? Oh, that's... Or is that... If he got oil all over it.
Let's have that helm! Snatch up any touch! You break free! The arm! Quicken me down!
Take that.
It pays no heed to its feet when enraged.
This one doesn't have a helm, so I can actually hit it right on the eye.
It's disarmed for now. That Cyclops is armored. Cannot breach his armor. Common attack cannot pierce his armor.
Oh, that one has its helm back.
It's fallen. Now, attack! Let's have that helm off.
Tusks look hard as stone.
No! Hit its eye! Cannot breach its armor. 'Tis our chance! The helm protects its eye.
Yeah.
Now,
Got
attack! Here's our chance! Cannot breach its armor! No! Tis mad with rage! Tis fearsome war! Strike!
Trio rugged stones.
What's that?
Pays no heed to its feet when it rains. Good! It's lost its cyclops' armor! Ominous light cannot pierce its armor! It's off! Now, attack!
Oh, that did a lot of damage.
Help me! Focus on its eye! Let go!
What's that?
Okay, we're done with those guys.
We've no choice but to scale that ladder.
It's starting to get dark around here. Yeah, this is the way into this building. A panacea, which cures absolutely anything, and thus is really, really valuable. A couple Mithridates to cure. Steel greatsword. Yeah, this path leads outside. You could actually get into this from that side of it. Ah, there's that port crystal I was hoping for.
Careful! A goblin! Tis far stronger than a common goblin.
If you're small enough. So yes, being tall or short does in fact have gameplay implications.
Strength in numbers.
Goblins still like fire. Do not
Then there's the lever.
Let's have that gate open. To the rooftop, Arisen.
strike with all you have!
What's that?
And there's the port crystal. I'm already though at average weight. Give both rugged tusks to Aurora here. Yeah, give that to Aurora as well. Let's get out of here. Now we can get through this door from this side. And open the gate. And start the proper invasion of this place.
With the lever in place, we can open the gate.
Yeah, I keep nearly running out of stamina here. And there, finally the action music.
The advantage is
Good
ours.
work,
Let's
Arisen.
put these beasts to rout.
Now, we must rout the beasts for good. After me, man.
Heartspud sauce to nearly completely heal me. Let's move on through.
We'll rout them in a single charge. And strike.
Strength in numbers. What's that? Seems interesting.
Yep, they're getting ready for the next wave. Who are coming. Unfortunately, it takes a ridiculous amount of time for them to actually spawn.
Even in numbers, a weakling is a weakling still.
Was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
There's another one.
There's no way we could have lost
They
it.
should be swarming out of these things like nothing else.
Assisting the knights will make this an easy battle.
There's 4 more.
Goblins hate fire. Even in numbers.
There went 3 of them dead.
Still.
There.
That chieftain awaits beyond our warrant.
There's no way we could have
There's a
lost
chance
it.
to win a trophy worthy of your skill, sir. Go, put them to the blade.
I'll take that.
Careful! A goblin! He's far stronger than a common goblin. You rout them in a single charge. They grow frenzied.
I'm at your side. Think well before striking.
It's fallen! Strike! They grow frenzied.
Let's move. Let's move. Let's move. He missed.
There's no way we could have lost it.
I was helpless there, and he missed. Not that he would have dealt all that much damage.
You rout them in a single charge.
The best class to do the winding staircase thing is Mystic Knight, because they got that big old massive shield that can just force them way up. There, another level. This Cyclops, they've lost control of it.
Disarm for now. You must be cautious. Common attacks cannot be ignored. The helm protects its arm. Even numbers. A weakling is also still armed. I'm hold of one now. I cannot reach its armor. Common attacks cannot pierce its armor. A weakling is a weakling still. You must do all without its armor. That cycle is its armor. Leg. Grab hold of the leg. Oh, grab hold of it. I cannot reach its armor. Strike where it's unarmored. Common attacks cannot pierce its armor.
Yeah, keeping it stunned for my people to take advantage of.
Tasks, you break free. Cannot breach its armor. Here's our chance.
Looks like it's going to go down pretty quickly.
Let's have that helm on.
I'm almost back up to charge. Yeah, they aren't resistant or weak to any particular energy type. Fire keeps them burning, and
Here's our chance.
lightning stuns and drops them.
I'll grab its leg to draw its eye.
I'll take that.
Did it.
This looks interesting.
Alright. Time to keep moving. Keep moving. Some Marspud juice. Oh, there are a lot of combos. And there went their commander.
The beasts are bled and the whole retaken! Victory is ours!
Victory! Victory is ours!
Yeah, the voice acting in this song isn't all that great.
All glory to the Duke!
Magnificent, sir. The hold is ours once more. I've sent word of your feats onto the capital. The Duke will be most pleased. As are we all. Pray, accept this token of our thanks and esteem, Arisen. Still, their number was too great. No such horde existed in days past. I fear it an ill omen of things to come. Pray, let it not be too late to stem this tide.
And I'm all the way up to heavy from everything they gave me. But I got a lot of goods, so give the new shield to Aurora. I wonder if she can even use it. And there, I'm down to average. I'm going to leave this place, put down the port crystals, so I can warp here if I ever need to come back. And then I will warp right back to Grand Soren, tell him I'm done with the quest, and then finally meet the Duke. That's after, of course, I've changed class into a sorcerer.
It is known as the Shadow Fort, built to ward against a goblin invasion.
There we go. Now, let's use the base fairy stone so we can actually burn it. First things first.
It is a port crystal, Master.
What meaning do you suppose those stones hold? So bright.
No surprise. You seem to have your pick. What will it be?
First, go ahead and drop some of this. Fiend's Birch, I only have one of it, but it's Mithridati. I keep calling Mithridati. It's probably called something else. I don't know. It's probably pronounced some other way, but some rugged tusks. Let's see here. Ancient scrolls, more bugles. That Chamberlain's affidavit is important for another quest. She may end up using that. Let's drop the surcoat. I don't know whether that's better than what she's got or not. pickaxe. I want my main pawn to have that,
What will it
actually.
be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it
Learn
be today?
skills. Let's see what I have available at the absolute highest level. Nothing there that interests me. It's augments. Half the damage you take while intoning spells. You know what? That's actually pretty good. Attunement. Oh god, but if I take that, then I won't have the discipline necessary to change classes. I have to take it anyway. Her augments. Anything she picked up. Nope. Behemoths. So I could change her. Boost her strength. And for me, inflection and attunement.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like.
Yeah. Sorcerer would cost 1,000 to take, and I have just short of 700. However, I can go ahead and start her on hers. Warrior. Change her equipment. Let's see, she can no longer use the sword and shield archetype. She has a steel great sword 424 or the two-hander. Well, 424 is good. Okay. She's basically going to have the same equipment she had before. Let's take a look at these downcuff and cooses. Not as good. Put on the leather cape. Oh, no point to the swordsman earring anymore. There's some poison resistance. Silver ring grants +2 to defensive magic defense, which isn't much. Ring of Purpur increases her electrical resistance.
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Okay, now let's have her. And there we go.
What will it be today? Have your pick. What will it be today?
Set skills. Yep, she still has her augments. But let's go ahead and upward strike, pommel strike, devastate, and eviscerate. Ooh, but she only needs 100 more discipline for that one. So
what will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like.
And go ahead and rest till morning. You know what? I actually may get enough discipline just from telling him the quest is done. Or maybe just short of that. I don't know. So now,
Are your
my
travel preparations
fighter is
complete?
now a warrior, wielding two-handed weapons. It's a pretty decent two-handed weapon, but it isn't necessarily the best.
Ah, good Arisen. Word of your victory over the goblin horde precedes you, sir.
I would hope so.
With the fort back in our hands, the south of Grancis is shielded once more. You've quelled yet another of His Grace's worries. May your... It will be my honor to show... The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another. You will also be asked to return your... If you have aught left undone, I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks. Knowing that, you are quite certain. Understood.
Yep, I have gone ahead and gotten all 4 of those quests done. And my discipline. Only 880. But completing the Duke's directive might give me enough. Oh, I have to go in there, medium, and be publicly humiliated. Really? You would think, being a former Arisen himself, he would really like having pawns around him, but...
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of Cart. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Yeah, if I could, I would kill that man. I could call him that. Yes, he put a party hat on me. Well, there's nothing I can do about it. And that would be Duke Edmund. You lay learn is a right royal bastard.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Francis shall be open to you henceforth, as a member of the world. Out. May your efforts help.
That is a cool looking sword, though.
From the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
Yeah, I don't think he thinks much of you. Despite the fact that you were...
Arisen. Hail, sir. It seems you truly stand apart from the rest of us. Some sneered when I presented the Hydra's head. Said it was your feat alone that won it. In truth, I cannot deny it. I had no hand in it. 'Tis plain fact. But what of the enlistment corps, then? What meaning does our fealty hold? I have no answer to give my men. To give myself.
The sovereign of this land ill comprehends the urgency of the danger This eve's empty pomp is ample proof. All gaiety, without a hint of real concern. I'll allow, 'tis well understandable. A people numbed by 2 generations of peace cannot be expected to know true resolve. 'Tis a lesson taught by fire and sacrifice. Pray let His Grace learn before the fire takes all. But I ought not speak in such bold terms before His Grace.
I'm pretty sure that's the guy we were tailing him was with the with salvation. Make him a really risky guy to go around. No, I am not gonna do any of the Duchess's quests this playthrough. Or am I? You know what? I might end up doing so. So I might as well do this while I have the chance.
My.
Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this. Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no?
They made her a little bit too small. She looks too much like a child.
Of the lovely helm? I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir.
Yes.
Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior. But again, you must excuse me. I am Eleanor, come just a few days past as a bride to the Duke. I pray you will serve my lord husband faithfully, Sir Warrior. I presume the crown you bear is a mark of your state. I must apologize for my laughter, good sir. I assure you I meant no dis... You would gift me your crown? I shall...
Oh, I'm finally rid of that damn thing. Alright. There. And they will give me the,
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
Now why
I've had your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a chamberlain in the Duke's court.
Why he didn't just speak for himself from the beginning, I don't know.
His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache. But I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.
Now they call it a war, but yeah, it's really... just a beast hunt. And let's go ahead and get the first of our quests.
You are to see me for your assignment. I speak for His Grace on such matters. My word is his. As such, any task deserves... Pray, make your choice, sir. No doubt you're aware the roads are ever more overrun with beasts of every stripe. The threat has only worsened since the dragon's coming. Trade has suffered. Citizens have died. A company of the land's finest sword hands have been gathered to thin the creature's numbers. It is no perfect solution, but it is a start. I would ask you to join. There's been no end of reports of caravans bearing tribute bound for Grand Sorin being waylaid by monsters. Among them, the direst threat is posed by the Griffin. It is not a creature easily quelled, but we can ignore it no longer. Hence the company of elites. And now it seems they are prepared to... They stand in wait outside the castle gate. I fear this may be a long battle, sir.
Yeah. And I'm not going to complete it in one go, either.
Arisen, I would speak with you. This is not the place. Meet me in the court.
Okay, yeah, I do need to... That is another important quest. And let's look at our status. Yes, we have just enough discipline now to... Well, I have just enough discipline now to become a sorcerer. Which has, frankly, the very best spells in the game.
It pains me to burden you, busy as you are with the royal. 'Tis a cause of worry, though I speak only for myself and not as Chamberlain. Might I beg a moment? Skeletons have been sighted near the capital these past few. Elsewhere, I've had no end of reports of secret meetings among the zealots. I cannot help but see the two as intertwined, though I have no evidence to prove it. Still, I'll be damned if I allow their kind to go corrupting the minds of good people for one. Arisen, I ask this as a favor. I believe I've learned where the cult meets. I ask you begin your search.
Yeah, it is kind of important. And yeah, that quest is also kind of important, but that one is not one I'm going to do on screen. It is a pain in the butt. It doesn't do, it's not story important, I'll say, actually. Oh, that will be the only one, though, that I won't do on screen, I think. The next one for Fornival. That being the rich man who lives in that particular mansion. And he's looking for a,
Here now, warriors such as yourself, see, if you aid me in us, excellent. So, his talent is without measure, but he's stubborn as a plough beast, and so to such patrons he gifts an eye. I must gain such an eye. It's oft been said you secure me a thing. What say you? The master works all, you can't go wrong.
And now there's a bunch of stuff. Let's see, Mounted Pale does a lot more damage, and it deals crushing damage. Or I could go for the Warblade, but the Mounted Pale deals more damage. So that's what I'm going to do. Favored branches. Now, that's what I'm going to end up using. Let's actually go ahead and check out and then change my class, actually.
The master works
You know of the witch.
Remember to save enough for lodging.
Oh, this is another important quest.
Aye, they say she understands worm speak, the dragon's own tongue.
That Hexer's lived there for many a year. Even as a child, I heard cradle tales of her witchery.
His Grace is keen to seek out the old crow. Even now, he gathers men for a search party.
Yeah, now we have to go and save Celine from a mob. Yeah, Spiriters, Race of the Fallen. There we go. Witch Hunt.
Sorry to Celine's cottage. How could anyone suspect little Celine?
I hear no end of praise. An audience with the Duke. Have your pick. Any you like.
Quite a little lordling indeed. Oh, here we go. Sorcerer. Well, I got nothing I can use. Oh, I do have a Grievous Black here. And Grievous Horns. But everything else is exactly the same. Just like...
Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Any skills I can learn. Nope. Greatly reduces the amount sustained in magic attacks.
What will it be today?
High 11. Let's see. High Frigger. I hate miasma. Let's throw on High Comestion, High Brontide. Let's actually throw on Fire Boon, just so I'm not empty.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
Go ahead and deposit anything I have here that I can't use, like my Thunderclap.
What will it be today? Have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today?
And Aurora's steel greatsword.
What will it be to have your pick? Come again.
I do actually have an idol, but I don't want to give that one to him because I want to give him the gold one.
You know, more rumors swirl of late. Most on how she speaks with the dragon. Consorts with them more, like some say. Others claim she's some. Whatever the case, we could do worse than seek her counsel if she knows aught of them. Speak with the soldiers to hear more of them.
Yeah.
A fellow with just have your pick. What will it be?
Yeah, I got the weight primarily is because I have way too many healing items. Let's deposit 4 of those, so I have 5. Deposit 3 of those.
What will it be? Have your pick. Come again.
My weight's a little bit better. But I'm a sorcerer now. Well, let's talk to this guy about...
The idols are set, which you secure is not important, so long as it permits me. I trust your skill is on measure with the task, or I would. The master works all.
There we go. So I'm gonna go down now and take a look, see if better 7 attack, 40 additional magic attack. But I kind of want to... I don't have a whole lot in the way of money. Twilight Hood. Drastically reduces several of my resistances, though. You know what? Special. Nothing there that I want to sell. Okay. Some of these old weapons we can go ahead and get rid of. Trusty sword. Golden stilettos. Scalding razors. 6 sets of rusted daggers. 1,000 troops. Yeah, specifically to Mystic Knight. I'll get better weapons for Mystic Knight before I ever end up using it. Over 110,000 from the weapons alone. Let's see. Now, if I sell these, I can never get them back. So I'm not going to sell them, even though they're really, really valuable. Same for these two. Robe. These also cannot be. The set of vestments. Also something you can never get back. Armor. There we go. And this is starting to look a lot better for my finances. Pair of silver rings, which aren't good for anything other than poison resist earring. Oh, there are 2, but 1 is equipped somewhere? Okay. And that's 380,000. That is much better. Let's take a look at some of what I got here. Twilight Hood. Is that worth it? No. With her, let's take a look. Iron helm, that's what she's wearing. Torso. Iron vest. Is that better than what she's wearing? Again, no. Armor. Sectional iron plate. Nope. What she's got is better than that. I am the Hand Magician's Surcoat. I have the Dogmatica, which is actually better. Okay. Wizarding gloves. I lose, however, some of my magic defense. And 2% each on my elemental resistances. So let's go with her. Iron Arm Guard. For, of course, a single arm. Ooh. It gives us... I lose... Let's see, I keep my striking resistance where it is. Only lose 1% of fire resistance. That is way better. What she's got... Let's see here now. She had half chain. Full chain. Yeah. Iron, cuisses. Just not as good as Wizarding Boots. Again, not as good as what I have. Knight's Mantle. Well, I'm not going to end up replacing the mantle I have, but what about her? Nah, there's nothing there. So let's just go ahead and check out. I get a weapon, she gets an arm guard. Alright.
The master works all, you can't go wrong.
Let's see if we can enhance any of this. Ooh, that only requires some white sage. And that's like... That's 53-point increase in magic. Wow. 22 in stagger power, or 28 in stagger power, 28 in knockdown power. Let's see, Dogmatica. Let's see, requires miasma and slick black pinions. And the Wormhunt Mantle. Let's see, requires... Let's see. Requires all of my Southern Irons, though. I'll leave it be for now. The Iron Helm, however, that's actually pretty decent. That one, Silver Ore. Fulligan Ore. Thought for sure I picked up some of that. That's actually a pretty big boost in attack, but I don't want to use up my Silver Ore yet. Because of a weapon.
Master works all.
Alright, I am a sorcerer now.
A fellow would be smart. Just to have your pick.
Go ahead and deposit some of these new weapons and such. So, the old weapons and such.
What will it be?